Alright, changing this up a little bit here, guys. Welcome to the tower. We're going to just do some general readings, alright? We're going for Aries. Let's just see what's going on with Aries. I'm leaving this open and we will just go from there, huh? Now we're going to do a 3D, 4D, 5D spread. Just going to show you guys how I guess how I do them, right? Alright, we got black flower fragrance and sleep perchance to dream. A bit of laziness, putting off, not being perceived as putting off bad vibes. I do see leaning on your passions here is going to be an important thing for you. Alright, so 5D. What is messages from the 5D right now? Spirit guides, angels, celestials. What does the 5D have to say about what's going on? Alright, last one. 4D, what's on your mind, what's on everybody's telepathic connections going on, what's going on the 4D, what is everybody's thoughts about the situation based on what's going on the 3D. 3D. What is going on? Just blended these decks. I'm getting used to the thicker size. Alrighty. Alright, Aries, you got the 8 of Cups here. Definitely a moving on type of energy going on. Why are you moving? You're moving on. You're recovering. I don't know, is that coming out bad? That's just my angle on the screen. Okay. You're moving on. I feel you're taking a time to recuperate, recover, finding what the truth is in the situation, right? I feel like a sense of like getting to the bare bones of it, right? Definitely a 5 of Cups type of situation. What? Opportunities missed, or focusing on opportunities missed, or even a sense with this energy here, what? A not feeling it, right? It's like what? I was in a situation where I just wasn't feeling it anymore, right? I do see that you did gain some victory over this situation on the 3D, and you really have come back into your power, right? And you're growing back into your power. On the 4D, you do have, you still have the 5 of Swords, right? There still is, it's still a bit of recuperating from the battle, still thinking about things that were said, things of that nature, stuff like that keeps popping up. I feel like that you've been building some barriers to try to defend yourself from this kind of energy because you feel like it's feeding you a lot of toxicity. You're focusing on building manifesting skills, right? You're trying to spiral up in your perspectives, right? You're changing the dynamics on how you think about things, and you're trying to make sure that you see things from a higher perspective whenever you circle it back around to it, right? Whenever the thought crosses your mind again that you can't figure it out, you try to think of it from a different angle, a different perspective, a higher perspective, so that you can gain a little bit more understanding on it, right? I love this 2 of Swords here. This 2 of Swords is kind of like, I feel like this is 2 people pecking at you to make a decision on your path, and you've kind of had to like blindfold yourself to keep moving forward, to follow your own intuition. Like the only way to allow yourself to follow your intuition was to totally release and not let anybody else peck and peck at you and make them force you onto a different path, right? You made sure that you're staying on your own path. Alright, on the 5D is saying that, okay, you are doing good and gaining your own power and following your intuition. But the 5D is saying that you do have a lot of burdens. Not so much that you're wrong for having all these burdens, but you do need to like reprioritize your priority list, right? You need to put down all your burdens and restack them and rebundle them and find a way of, easier way of carrying them, right? You need to work on some skills, perhaps send out some letters. I see a lot of like maybe finishing. I get a lot of sense of if you have any contracts or something like that, you need to make sure that you go over them and practice making sure that you cross your T's and dot your I's and things of that nature as well. You definitely have a team that's building around you at the moment, but you have to let go of those connections that you have moved on from, right? Because they're just going to continue to bring you anxiety. I do see in some of the sense here that in having to blindfold yourself and the things you've done to blindfold yourself, it has left you a little bit lethargic and having a hard time in seeing what it even is you should be doing, because everything is questioned by why am I even doing it, right? And your inability to listen to other people, but in a sense, right? The fact that you're not listening to people when they're trying to give you advice on things and they're trying to direct your path, they're taking this as like an insult, like you're putting off the black flower fragrance. You're not putting off a very good fragrance. You're like putting off kind of a, I don't know, a thorny victim, right? I do see from the Oracle card here, though, is make sure you lean fully into your Aries firepower, right? Your passion. What are you passionate about? If you're truly passionate about, keep on following the path that you're on, because that one card shows her in between two lights walking in the path, right? She is following your passion, is following your intuition, and you are on the proper path for that. All right, Aries, I feel like that is your messages, and they came through clear, and I will blessed be all those who walk these weird and winding paths with me. I love you guys, and I will be back just as soon as I can, I promise.